There's a lot of circumstances that I'm grateful for, and I have no authority over how these things come into play, but it's really helped me in my career. For example, I've been thankful for AI and this AI scribe feature that I can use in my clinic, even in the hospital setting. It really makes the patient doctor encounter much easier. I don't have to just stare at my computer taking notes. I can actually listen to the patients in front of me, and the AI scribe takes the notes for me, and I just copy and paste it into the medical record. It really just helps me to have more energy at the end of the workday. It helps me to be more productive. I also noticed, because I'm fasting from food and drink, I'm not like as worried or not thinking about food and stuff during the day. So I'm more diligent actually in my work and completing tasks and things I need to do. For example, for my office or following up on outstanding stuff, I'm more diligent with that aspect. Also, I've done some spiritual reading, and I see that how important it is to practice forgiveness, to not have hate or anger towards other people. But as God has forgiven me for my past and my mistakes and my sins, He also asks me or requires me to forgive other people as well, which is really important in the spiritual life. And it's one theory, at least from this book I read, as to why the Coptic Church has an extra week, why the Coptic Church fasts for 55 days rather than 40 days. So for example, there's an extra week for Holy Week, and there's a week that's a preparation week. And this attitude of forgiveness is an important part of the preparation week, because I need to forgive other people in order for me to grow spiritually. In fact, it's such an important part of the spiritual life. Also, something that's important to cement or plan during this week is how God provides. And I need to just fully trust that God will provide. In fact, it's one of the things a patient told me earlier today. Last month, he was just having thoughts of suicide, and he was really contemplating it, but he couldn't act on it. He couldn't do that to his spouse. And also his faith helped protect him from doing that. And he finds a lot of comfort in praying and attending church and being involved with the church community. And so it's why I routinely ask about religion and spirituality in a visit with people, and to see if they're going to church services, because the spiritual life is such an important part for health and healing. I mean, personally, it's just day 2 of Lent, but I already feel lighter. I feel healthier. I'm not eating as many calories. I'm being content with eating smaller portions. I feel like I have more energy to exercise or do physical activity. I'm also using my time a little bit more wisely. I'm not scrolling aimlessly on internet or social media or watching sports, but I'm being a little bit more diligent in reading things that I need to read, or looking up information that I should look up to, trying to plan a little bit more of my future and what's in store. So this whole practice of Lent really just helps for things like that. And I guess it's part of the preparation week to help plan ahead and to make sure I get all these ducks in a line. Again, the growth goes day by day, and it's little by little. Sure, sometimes it can happen quickly, or sometimes there can be really significant changes that happen quickly. Although for the most part, it's a gradual progression upward, and we're called to grow in the spiritual life, to grow closer to Christ, because through developing that relationship with Christ from a Christian perspective, it's going to help us to relate with other people, to help people that are in need, help the sick, be more compassionate, empathic towards other people. So again, if you like this video, be sure to like so I can continue this and encourage me to do this journey through Lent.